Hello, my name is Alec Yates. I'm an artist, and the purpose of this video is to talk a little bit about myself and show some of my artwork, my recent artwork. Behind me is a mural I just did, say about 2 or 3 months ago. Everybody knows this is the Michelangelo painting that's on the ceiling in Sistine Chapel called The Creation of Man. And my wife and I had this conversation where we wanted a mural on this wall, but we just wasn't sure what kind of mural that would be appropriate, for this wall. So I got a old art history book that I had in school and went through a few pages, checked out the different Renaissance kind of paintings that I could use for this wall. So I came across this one, and I figure this might be a nice one to use. The reason why I picked this one is because, well, I guess I wanted to give thanks to God for my artistic talents, and I always wanted to do a mural, so there you go. But basically, I've always liked this particular image anyway. It just, over the years, even as a young artist, I guess when I was like maybe a teenager, I've always seen it, not the whole image, but like maybe parts of it. Like, for instance, if you remember the movie, I can't think of it now. I think it's not the Ten Commandments, but it's Ben-Hur, the movie Ben-Hur, and they show this particular area. And every time I see that image, I figure, well, let me just, dig deeper into the idea of doing an image like this on this dining room wall, and there I did it. So let me get the camera and I will give you like a full view of the image itself. And it pans all the way down here. And on the side of this is my other painting called Paris Flower. I believe it's 22 by 28, oil on canvas. And I got the idea from a photograph that I took of a flower when I was in Paris years ago. I did a lot of floral paintings years back. But recently I did some images of mixed media type images. This is an idea that I came up with called surfing the internet. And all of these are done on paper, 18 by 24 mixed media. This is a guy surfing on top of a train. This is a scuba diver being hunted down by a shark with a spear gun. This one is Iron Man. I use like the the red, white, and blue from the flag, American flag. This one is a retrospect type of artwork. Foxy Brown. If anybody remembers back in the 70s, the actress that played Foxy Brown, I'm not going to say the name, but this is supposed to be Foxy Brown. This is also Foxy Brown. This time she has an afro, and I'm not sure of the make of the car, but it's back from the 70s, that I know. This I got from the internet. It's supposed to be the Seven Samurai, which actually that was taken from the Magnificent Seven, the Western. If anybody should be a film historian. Here I did a series of images called Madame Butterfly. This one is Madame Butterfly #1, and once again, mixed media on paper. And the paper is basically just layout paper, 18 by 24. You can get that from any art store. This is Madame Butterfly 2. This is also Madame Butterfly 3. And if this looks familiar, which is because I have a few of these on my website online. This is Madame Butterfly 4, 5, 6, 7. This is Madame Butterfly 8, 9. This one is 10, 11. I gave her high heels on this one. Madame Butterfly 13, 14, and this one is Madame Butterfly 15. I try to use like nice, like kind of like brilliant colors, because if you know the story behind Madame Butterfly, she wasn't exactly a happy person. So this is the last one of them, of the series, Madame Butterfly 16. Here is the image of Joan of Arc. And these are, if anybody knows about sirens, basically sirens are mythical mermaids. So I made only 3 of these. This is Sirens #1. This is Sirens #2. I added some texture to this to give it more, I guess, more depth. And this is Sirens #3, the last one. Only did about 3 of these. So that's it on the new works of art. What I plan to do is come up with some new ideas for artwork. Basically, I'm not really sure what types of stuff I'm going to be doing, but I'm thinking of doing Carmen as in the opera, and maybe do a series of that. Basically, my art experience goes all the way back to when I was like somewhere between 5 to 8 years old. I was doing artwork. When I was at that age, I started doing artwork using, I believe it's tracing paper. I would put tracing paper on top of the comic books and start tracing images off the comic books. And I wanted to see how the human body worked, how the arms, the legs, hands, the feet, how it moved in anywhere from fighting the enemy in the comic book stories, to helping somebody out, to just simply walking. And I wanted to get like the movement, the flow, how each I guess each joint would work with the other, you know. So I started doing that. I started practicing a lot about doing, just trying to get the feel and the idea of it. And it worked out pretty good. So one day I decided to do something freehand. And from there, I started doing portraits. I did a portrait of, I believe it was John Lennon, one of the Beatles. And then I did a portrait of George Washington. And years ago, they had a contest where you'd be able to do a drawing of Abraham Lincoln, a side view of Abraham Lincoln, and you win like either I guess money or maybe a free class in school or something like that. But as years went by, I just practiced in my artwork, worked at different jobs to buy art supplies. Went to a couple schools, graduated from those schools, and went to Pratt Phoenix School of Design at the time, and I just recently went to and graduated from School of Visual Arts, which is SVA in Manhattan, New York. Also, before then, I entered exhibitions. I got a painting in private collection. I also had a print, I actually had a painting that went into digital print. Sold a few paintings, sold a few prints. I went into silk screen printing, and I made some designs from that, t-shirt designs, sold those. So I'm trying to broaden my horizons. I'm trying to what they call brand myself, promote myself, see if anybody would be interested in taking a look at my work, or maybe even buy a painting or two. So, and this is basically all about, I guess, promoting myself, and hopefully people will take a look at my stuff and like what they see. So that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else to say, but you can go on my website. I have a website. It's called lifeafter.blogspot.com. Leave out the T in after. And when you go there, you'll see two more links that will redirect you to two more of my sites. One is like the main, it's called the Alec Yates Gallery. That's like the main site. And there's another link there. It's to my art book. So go there, take a look, and let me know what you think. There's like a button there that says follow. So if you'd like to follow me and see my different paintings, I might update the blog with a couple of more paintings over the years or weeks. I don't know how. I have no idea when I'm going to be updating, but there will be a couple of more paintings up there. So, on that note, thank you for watching, and enjoy the view.